When I was younger, I used to frequent nightclubs, and I wouldn't go there to party. It was more just kind of to sit and chill and hang out. And one night, I went to this nightclub downtown, and I'm sitting up on this balcony, and you can see the dance floor, you can see like the bar, you can see pretty much the whole club. And I'm just chilling, having a few drinks, when this lady just walks up to me and sits down next to me. And she goes, "We've been waiting for you." And I'm like, "What?" And, I look at her closely, and she had just this really bright, bleached blonde hair and, very pale skin. And it's weird because I can remember what she looked like, but at the same time, it's like there's this block in my mind when I try and think about what her face and everything else, what she was wearing, exactly that night. But anyways, she goes on and just starts telling me all this stuff about myself, which is crazy because she's 100% like accurate about everything, and even bringing up stuff that like I had forgotten about in the past. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how does this woman know all this stuff? And she goes on to start telling me about things that are going to happen in the future, not with me, but in the world. And she, goes through a series of events, and then she says, "All right, I have to leave now." And she says, "But we'll see you again." And I'm thinking, what do you mean you'll see me again? And then she just turns around and walks away and disappears, into the crowd down below me on the, dance floor. And I'm thinking, who was that? Like, what was that all about? About 15 minutes after this whole encounter, the doorman who I knew, like, he comes up to me and was like, "Hey, who was that woman you were talking to?" And I'm like, I don't really know. She seemed kind of out of it. And he goes, "The reason I asked is because I don't remember her coming through the door. And like, I can't find her now. And I was trying to figure out if she like snuck in or something." And, it could have been just some, crazy lady. But the fact that she knew so much about me and just the eeriness of how she appeared and like disappeared was, it just still to this day, I think about it in my mind, and I wonder, what did she want? Why was she there? Who was she?